Good afternoon from Sapphire Falls. Finally staying at a new resort for the first time.
Yeah.
It's been in like the top of our list to try for a very long time.
Yeah, I've been wanting to stay here basically since it opened, so.
Yeah, so I'm excited. We've actually been here for a few hours, so we did check in. We went to the pool for a little bit. We had a quick lunch at the Dhrum Club Canteen, which is the pool bar. So I'm gonna put in the clips of our room tour, as well as a very short clip that we filmed down at lunch, which was at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go explore the lobby after that. Welcome to our standard room at Sapphire Falls. So first up we have a mirror to the right of the door with this super fun tile flooring. Then we have our closet.
Ooh, it's green inside.
I do like the color. The door's kind of hard to open, but yeah, some pillows and blankets.
And the safe.
And a safe.
Oh, and there's a hair dryer up there too. Up on
that is good to know. So that's fun. And then over to the right across from the closet is the bathroom. Oh, I just noticed with the light on how the mirror is multiple colors.
Yeah, it's like a ombre.
That's really cool.
You can turn the light on and you can make it brighter.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's good for makeup, which I don't really wear makeup, but
that's so fancy.
It gets really bright.
That is bright.
And I think that's as bright as it goes, and then it turns off.
Okay. Oh, we have these cool toiletry products that I've never used because I've only ever stayed at Cabana Bay. Amanda has been to Dockside.
Yeah, I stayed there last month with my brother, and they had their own little
yeah, they all have their own because they do like the VO8 products at Cabana Bay. And then it's a pretty good sized bathroom with a big shower actually with a bench. So pretty nice. Kind of almost a rainfall shower, which is cool. Oh, and there's more toiletries in there, which they did say housekeeping services are back. But they also have a text service here, which I think is because it's a Lowe's resort, where they already texted me after we checked in and they said text them if we need anything. If we need more toiletries, if we need more towels, you literally just text this phone number on your smartphone and then they'll bring it to your room. But lots of cool beach paintings and artwork. I just am obsessed with the vibes here. Like, I think initial impression I may like this more than Cabana Bay, which is hard to say because I love Cabana Bay. But we did just get a standard room, so we are here during Memorial Day weekend, but they actually had this
opening weekend of Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes, so it's crowded at Universal, but they had a really good pass holder promotion rate for some reason, even though it was going to be a busy weekend. So I took advantage of it because I've been wanting to stay here forever, but they didn't have like the king size rooms or like any of that kind of stuff available. So we just have a standard room, so you have 2 queen size beds, but they honestly look very comfortable. And I love the palm tree pillow. They do still give out the sanitizer. Each resort has like their own little logo on it, so I still have mine from Cabana Bay, and that went to Sapphire Falls, so I will add it to my collection.
Yeah, I have my Dockside one.
And then there's some lights in between the beds, and then of course on the headboards as well, with some 2 outlets and 2 USB ports, as well as an iHome that you can dock your iPhone on. Then a little chair here with a taller lamp, and then the window. So we don't have a balcony. I don't think any of the rooms have balconies here, except for maybe suites. So not sure about how that works specifically, but we do look out here at the porte cochere at the lobby with a cool look at part of the building, because I do just love the design of this resort. But then we also get to see Aventura with the top of Krakatoa, which is currently erupting, and Cabana Bay. So considering this is like a standard view, oh, it's shooting high, okay. But yeah, considering this is a standard view, like which I think they did have some of the upgraded views available, but I prefer having 2 nights over 1 night with a better view, because like we're gonna go over to the pool and everything, so the view doesn't matter quite as much to me. Unless I'm at Cabana Bay, then I will pay for a volcano view.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Which we kind of have. I mean, it's not as good as a volcano view in Cabana Bay, but we do get to see Krakatoa. So all things considered, this is super nice. I'm pretty happy. We're on the top floor, so we're on floor 8, so you kind of get to look down, which is fun. But yeah, I mean, this is a really nice room. You have a desk here as well, more outlets and USB ports, some Fiji water bottles, probably not free, but that's okay. And then a little coffee maker. So I don't think it's quite a Keurig, but it's that kind of concept with some Lowe's Hotel napkins for the cups, because I've never stayed in Lowe's Hotel, so it's kind of exciting. And I'm sure this is probably mini fridge, yeah. So, yeah. pretty nice room. I'm a fan. So we've been down at the pool for a little bit, just kind of killing time until dinner at Amatista. And we stopped by the Dhrum Club Canteen, which is the pool bar here. And I got a beer. So they have 3 different types of souvenir cups here, which I think are super fun. I think you get discounts on alcohol like refills. So this is the beer cup, and then they have like a hurricane glass for cocktails, and they have a super bowl, which is like, I guess, the size of 2 drinks combined. So, and lots of people around the pool have been drinking them, so it seems like they're pretty popular here. But we did want to get something small to share because we didn't really have a big lunch, and dinner's still a little over 3 hours away. So we got an order of quesadillas to share, which I think said 3 cheese with
different cheeses, caramelized onions, peppers.
Yeah.
And there's chicken. Like,
I think chicken you may have added on, or no, it didn't come with chicken. Right, that was the nachos. I think you had it. So they look pretty good. All right, so we have about an hour before we're eating dinner at Amatista Cookhouse, which is the main table service restaurant here. So we're getting ready to go there, but we wanted to explore a little bit before then. Now we did, on the way up from the pool, stop at New Dutch Trading Company, which is the counter service, and we got our refillable resort mugs. So we haven't had resort mugs in such a long time. Which, oh no, you said you've never had one.
Never had one.
I love having resort mugs, but we're never there for more than one night where it's worth getting. So we finally have them here, but we're gonna head into the lobby now, and we're gonna go explore the store, which we have not gone into yet, as well as we'll show a quick look at the counter service since we didn't have the camera when we went in earlier, and maybe go down to the waterfall, like the main waterfall by the boat dock. I don't know, lots to do, and we have some time to kill. Here is a look at the lobby. I love this beach ball chandelier. So when we arrived, we went over here to the left side and we checked in at the front desk. They did email me yesterday for mobile check-in or online check-in, so we did that. So there was a separate desk where we just kind of walked up and we got our room keys. And then we'll head over this way. I do want to make our way back towards that window because there's a really cool view of Islands of Adventure.
I love it.
With the lighthouse. I'm obsessed. They do have a vacation planning desk over here, which they suggested if you want to eat at Amatista Cookhouse, you need a reservation. So they said stop by there if you want to make one. But I made one a few weeks ago on Open Table, so we're already good to go. Here's the Universal Studios store, which we're going to head into in a minute. I want to see if there's any good merchandise for Sapphire Falls. I'm hoping I know they have Horror Night stuff because Horror Night started last night. But here's the New Dutch Trading Company. So this is the counter service, and I'll show this really quick because I wanted to head in to fill my mug anyway. So here's a look at the space kind of as we're walking back to the freestyle machines, but they have all different pastries and desserts. They have coffees, cake slices, donuts, pastries, cupcakes, breakfast sandwiches, hot sandwiches, all different cereals, snacks, cookies, pretty much anything you could want from a counter service they seem to have here. They have ice cream and milkshakes, more snack foods, alcohols, and then like some sandwiches and drinks and everything in the refrigerators. That's the ice cream selection right there. Sundaes, soft serve, and then here's where you can get the resort mug that we have, which you can fill here. And then they have it for multiple different lengths of stay, which it only says 1, 2, or length of stay, or 1, 3, or length of stay. But we're here for 2 nights, so we said 2 days and they charged us for 2 days. So I think there may be more options than what the sign says, but then you have whatever drink you want from the freestyle machine. There's this incredible stone staircase that we've been seeing pictures of forever. And Amanda's been waiting. This is what she was waiting for.
Pretty.
I need to show going down. This is insane. So this is how you get down to Amatista. So we'll be going down here now because we wanted to go down to the waterfall while it's still sunset. Then we'll go back up to the store, and then we're gonna have to come back down here for dinner. And Amatista Cookhouse, they told us to check in. It's like a Caribbean inspired menu, but we've looked online and there's a lot of choices, so I think it should be pretty good. I'm excited to try it. But yeah, this staircase is crazy. Yeah, we're trying to find our way out to the
pool and go where we were earlier, or
I don't know. We just want to find the
go
one.
down one more. It'll take us to the water taxi to like that.
Oh, let's go down there. So we passed the entrance to Amatista and we're going out to where the water taxi is. So you can take a water taxi or a boat to Sabok and Universal Islands of Adventure. There's a walkway to Volcano Bay as well, but you do get the perk of having a water taxi here. But I think they have the best view of the waterfall. because we saw it from
Oh, just push the
out
button.
by the pool earlier, so we're gonna give it a look from this angle while it's still bright out. Here is the dock for the water taxi, so you go through security right there, so you don't have to deal with city walk security, which is super nice. You have your own private metal detectors if you're on property. There is a walkway. I'll kind of zoom in on the people walking there. So it kind of goes along the water. So you can walk, they told us about a mile to get the city walk, so not too bad at all if you don't feel like waiting for the water taxi. They said it comes about every 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's a pretty big boat, so I think they can fit plenty of people on it. So pretty nice. I definitely am excited to ride tomorrow because I've never been on a water taxi at Universal. But yeah, this is such a nice look at the resort out here. And then of course we have the Florida sunset, which always looks incredible. Right through these windows is Amatista, so that's going to be dinner tonight. But this is what I wanted to show. So there is a little overlook from the pool, which is right under this bridge right here. But it's definitely a much better view of the waterfall from here. So if you want the better angle of the waterfall, I would definitely come over by the dock. It's a little more impressive and exciting if you're here by the water taxi. We have now made it to Amatista Cookhouse. We're at a booth. It's so nice in here.
You can't see because of the glare, but we kind of have a theme park view.
Yeah, if you see that blue light, it's like super faint, that's Dr. Doom. We can see the big waterfall out the window. It's super nice in here, very modern. They have an open kitchen back there. And we already got our bread. Now we couldn't fully hear what she said the bread was, but I think that roll in front has some kind of a cheese. So we already got our bread and butter. We ordered a pitcher of Tropic Sangria to share that had pineapple juice, Moscato, peach nut, yeah, a lot going on. It sounded good. Then for our appetite, so right now, Orlando every September has Magical Dining Month, where all different restaurants around Orlando offer this price-fixed $37 meal where you get an appetizer, entree, and dessert. We were debating it, but we honestly weren't that thrilled about the entree selection. Like, they just weren't what we were planning on getting.
Ribeye, the salmon, or rotisserie chicken.
Which, like, they sounded good, but that just wasn't what was exciting to us, like what we wanted to get.
It was for, like, for each of us, like we would get our own appetizer, our own entree, our
Right.
dessert, and like we don't need that, like we would share.
Exactly. So we ordered our entrees. I got a flatbread, Amanda got a fish sandwich, and then we got we actually got 2 appetizers to share, and we're gonna get 1 dessert. So we got 1 of the queso.
Yeah, the queso and then the empanada.
Because they both sounded good, and we didn't want to try both of them, but it ended up saving money to not do magical dining.
This might be like Brazilian cheese bread, like.
Oh no. Oh no. I love Brazilian cheese bread.
You should try it.
Oh, I'm gonna try it. I'm excited. But yeah, the bread smells amazing. I'm so excited. I already love this restaurant. It's so nice. So we've had some bread. I only tried the cheese one so far, which was amazing.
I had half of the cheese and then I had half of the other one, which I thought I heard her say raisins, and I did get some like different textures in there, which I think was also raisins.
Yeah, I still have to try that one. But we've got our appetizers. It's a lot of food already. But we have our empanadas back there. That looks very doable. You only get 2, which it is $10, so I don't know if that's like the best value appetizer, but
It must be really good then.
yeah, maybe they're just worth it because they're fantastic. We'll find out. But this queso was also $10, and it honestly looks huge. We got a big bowl of chips, and this just looks like it's gonna be very tasty.
good.
I think it said it was 3 cheese, so.
Yeah, there was a bunch of different cheeses in there.
But I see a sauce under the empanadas, which has me excited.
Every sauce that is that color is always good.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything so far has been great, and I've only had bread, but these look like they're gonna be very good too. Our Tropic Sangria just came out, so there's a look at the sangria pitcher back there. So it looks like you got probably about 4 drinks out of it. Actually, I think we used a little less than half, and Charity poured our first glasses, so.
We might have like 2 and a half.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. It was, I think, $15 for 1 glass or $25 for the pitcher, so
Yeah.
I'd say this is a good amount of sangria.
This straw is really big, so I feel like you'll just sip more.
Oh, I'm sure. When we go to 3 Bridges, we go through a lot of sangria. But I didn't try yet, but it should be good. Oh, and the empanada we've been eating, it's pretty tasty. I don't know if I'd get it every time. I mean, I think it's kind of expensive for what it is. But we didn't try the queso yet. That's kind of the one that I'm more excited about. But, I mean, it's a good empanada, just not maybe $5 worth. But yeah, I'm excited. Sangria is always good. We now got our entrees, and we're still slowly working through the queso. We have not finished it because it's massive. So if you're gonna get an appetizer, that's definitely the one that's a much better deal because it goes on forever. But we just got our entrees. So here's a look at Amanda's burger. Wait, or no, fish sandwich, not burger.
Oh.
They said burger when you came out, but it's definitely fish sandwich.
That's good.
So it's a white fish, I forget what they said it was, on coconut bread, something like that, with some fries. Looks pretty good. And then I got a jerk chicken flatbread, and I honestly forget everything else that was on it. But I see cheese, I see scallions.
Like a mango something.
Oh, mango
like
barbecue.
salsa.
Yes, it looks good. We are very full, and it took us a while to make a decision, but we decided to get the rum cake because it looked good.
Yeah.
Which, all the entrees were amazing. I'm very happy with all the food we've had, but we're full. But we're still gonna try this. It's not that big,
Yeah.
so I think we can do it. But it's rum cake with some vanilla ice cream. It looks very tasty. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. Now that we've wrapped up dinner, we're heading into the Universal store before it closes. First up, they have a whole Horror Nights display, which we will be going to the parks tomorrow, and I'm assuming we'll probably stop in the tribute store, so we'll show all the Horror Nights merchandise they have there. But there is a small collection that you can get from each of the resorts that you're staying at. Oh wait, I kind of like that pin. Although it has Chucky on it, and I'm not really a Chucky fan, but ooh, the Blinky bracelets. But they have a Beetlejuice one, so that's what I'm probably gonna buy, because I love Beetlejuice.
That is awesome.
That is cool with all the icons. Amanda's not a Horror Nights fan. I've never been before, so I will be going this year. I did buy a frequent fear pass, but Amanda will not be going. She's been before and she's not a fan.
No.
But I'm excited to finally see what it's all about. Here is some of the Sapphire Falls merchandise. There's this woman's tank top. And we have an ornament, and I like a little like blue glass kind of framing. 2 keychains. One's a bottle opener, and then just like a leather, faux leather one.
This is nice.
Oh yeah. Nice polo shirt with a, it looks like a magnet picture frame. And then a deck of cards. Oh, and then a long sleeve shirt with the logo that matches the cup I bought. Oh, that's cool. And then it appears to be a beach towel. Probably with the logo on it and some palm trees if I had to guess.
Yeah.
And then a tote bag. I'm not seeing a short sleeve shirt. I don't think. These all appear to be non-universal stuff. So yeah, I guess that's all of the shirts for Sapphire Falls. And then this is a different shirt that I just saw for the Horror Nights stuff. This is the one that I've been debating getting. It has all the houses on the back, so might get this because I have nothing to wear to Horror Nights. But other than that, everything is kind of what you'd expect to find in the park. Big Harry Potter section, some Jurassic Park, some Marvel, just your standard Universal merchandise. But yeah, I have no idea what they had before the Horror Nights section came in, but that seems to be the focal point at the moment. It is now day 2 of our stay at Sapphire Falls. So we already went to the parks for the day. That's going to be a separate video coming up. We checked out the tribute store, we ate at Confisco, lots of fun stuff. But we went back to the room, took a quick break after being out in the heat all day. I showered because it was gross today. But we are finally trying StrongWater Tavern, which is over here in the lobby, kind of right past the staircase here. We just put our names on the list. It's 9:45 right now on a Sunday night. It's the day before Labor Day though, so it is a little bit more crowded this weekend. But it was about a 45-minute wait. So they said to just kind of hang out. They keep calling names, and they said if you're not here, they just move on to the next. So we're just gonna kind of chill in the lobby. We have our refillable mugs, so we just got drinks again from New Dutch Trading Company back there, across from the store. And yeah, I'm just excited to try it. I don't think we're gonna eat food. We'll see. I don't really think they have desserts. I don't think they really have any desserts on the menu there. Yeah, I don't know if they have much, but it's okay if we want like desserts or something. They always have ice cream at New Dutch Trading Company. But I just wanted to get a drink, and I've heard great things about StrongWater, so that's next up on the list. We are now seated in StrongWater Tavern. It was only like a 20-minute wait, not 45 like they originally quoted. But we just ordered, so here's a quick look at the first page of the menu. So they do have some food. We didn't get any desserts or anything, but we did get one order of ropa vieja to share because Amanda said she's a fan.
Well, I haven't had it here, but in general.
Right, and I don't know if I've ever had it, so we got that to share. And I got the Tavern Grog, which has the StrongWater rum in it, which I was excited to try. And then Amanda got, I think, the blackberry daiquiri, right?
Yeah.
So,
We'll see how it is.
yeah, lots of drinks on the front page, and then if there's not enough choices there are white wines, red wines, and lots of spirits. I know if you sit at the bar, they are, like, the rum experts are supposed to, like, guide you if you don't know what you want, which I think, honestly, all of the, like, bartenders and waiters here are probably very knowledgeable about it, but they used to have, like, a rum experience that you could do that was, like, a whole tasting of different rums. I'd love to do that someday, but I don't think they're offering it right now. I don't think it ever came back after COVID quite yet, but they definitely have a very large selection to pick from here. Our drinks just arrived, so here's a look at my tavern grog, which I did just take a quick sip of because it was very full, and it is tasty. You can definitely taste the rum in it. And then there's Amanda's daiquiri.
Oh my god, it
which
smells really strong.
Does it?
Yeah.
It has a little blackberry in it, so it looks like it should be pretty good. I like the color of it. It looks cool. The kitchen has a bit of a backup, so our food is still on the way. And I already finished my first drink, the Tavern Grog, which I was a fan of. It definitely had like a cinnamon flavor to it. But I ordered another drink while we were waiting. I was kind of waiting until our food came, but I don't know how long it's going to be, so I haven't tried it yet. But I got the Witch Doctor, which has rum, Pinot Noir, smoked apple syrup, and passion fruit. So it sounds really good. I'm just hoping our food comes out soon because I kind of wanted to have it with the food. But so far, everything's been really good. So I did just try my Witch Doctor. It is really good. Now, our server just came over and said that they ran out of the smoked apple syrup, so they used Fireball syrup instead. So I don't know what it would normally taste like to compare because I've never had it before, but I do like it. I feel like smoked apple syrup would probably be better. I was kind of looking forward to it, but I do like this as is, so they made a pretty good substitution, but I'll definitely have to try it again in the future to see what it should normally taste like. Here's a look at our ropa vieja. So we got an order of that to share, and then he asked if we wanted some rice on the side, which I will always say yes to rice. It does smell good, so all around, everything's been great so far, and this does smell good.
Really
so
good too.
your drink, yeah, you've been a fan.
Daiquiri, yeah, it's really good.
I like it here, and it's just such a cool looking lounge. It's also huge for a lounge. Like we were talking about how it's definitely much larger than like your typical hotel bar / lounge area, and it's pretty nice in here. We finished eating our food, and then our server came back over, and he said due to like it taking a while for our food to come out, he wanted to give us a complimentary tres leches, which is huge. I mean, it was so nice of him, but like it looks so good. I kind of really wanted dessert, so he read our minds, and this thing is massive. I'm excited to try it. It is now checkout morning, so it's time to go home, which is sad because I do love Sapphire Falls. But I'm sure we'll be back at some point. Yeah, we don't stay at Universal as frequently because, of course, we have to pay for it. When we stay at the Disney resorts, we use DVC points, so we're kind of like allocating points that we're already paid for. But Universal, we love staying at. It almost feels more like a vacation because it's not DVC points.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's something different, and we don't stay here as often. And they do really good annual pass holder rates. So I'm sure we'll be back. We've stayed at Cabana Bay twice now, and now here. I'd happily go back to both of them, but I do want to also try other resorts. I want to try Aventura at some point. We've been looking at it this whole weekend. It looks really nice. And you enjoyed Endless Summer, so yeah, I would love to see that at some point. But yeah, I mean, I want to eventually try to stay at as many of them as I can. So we will definitely be Universal in the future, but our next resort stay will be at Vero Beach, out at Disney's resort, and we're going there in 2 weeks. So that should be super fun because we went there last year and had a great time. So I'm excited for that. But definitely subscribe to our channel if you want to see that video, as well as we have our pass holder preview of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. So I'm hoping I can bring my GoPro, although it is a 3D ride, so I don't know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
May not be a great one to film, but I'll try to we'll talk about it in one of our videos, I'm sure, if we don't actually film the ride. But yeah, definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed our weekend stay at Sapphire Falls, and check out our video from when we went to the parks yesterday as well. We went into the tribute store, we ate at Confisco, and all kinds of fun stuff. But that is it for this weekend. So thanks for watching, and we will see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond.